wonderful good morning to you, wonderful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM, the People's Station. Yes, it's Thursday, the 27th day in the month of November 2025. And studio time check right about now is 7:33 this beautiful morning. And it's your boy Sani Abdullah OG, aka Captain Dogo of your very radio waves. Cruise Master Flex, you can call me. And this morning we already have Mr. Paya in the studio to join me on the program, the Global Review and issues in the news this morning. Good morning this morning, Mr. Paya.
Good morning, Emilio. Good morning, beautiful listeners of Badeggi. Thank you for always staying right here with us on this platform.
All right. Alright, once again, good morning, listeners. So real quick this morning, we will be kicking it off with with the president's declaration of a state of emergency on security that he did yesterday. So real quick, let's get some on the statement he made yesterday real quick. So we have the declaration of nationwide security. Declaration of a nationwide security emergency and the recruitment of additional army and police personnel. It says, fellow Nigerians, today in view of the emerging threat situation, I have decided to declare a nationwide security emergency and other additional recruitment into the armed forces. By this declaration, the police and the army are authorized to recruit more personnel. The police will recruit an additional 20,000 officers, bringing the total to 50,000. Although I have previously approved the nationwide upgrade of police training facilities, the police authorities are by this statement authorized to use various National Youth Service Corps camps as training depots. The officers being withdrawn from VIP guard duties should undergo crash training to debrief them and deliver more efficient police services when deployed to security challenged areas of the country. The DSS also has my authority to immediately deploy all the forest guards already trained to flush out the terrorists and bandits lurking in our forest. The agency also has my directive to recruit more men to man the forest. There will be no more hiding places for agents of evil. My fellow Nigerians, this is a national emergency and we are responding by deploying more boots on the ground, especially in security challenged areas. The time requires all hands on deck. As Nigerians, we should all get involved in securing our nation. Let me take this moment to commend our security agencies for working together to secure the release of the 24 schoolgirls in Kebbi and the 38 worshippers in Kwara State. We will continue to sustain the efforts to rescue the remaining students of Catholic school in Niger State and other Nigerians still being held hostage. To the leadership and rank and file of our armed forces, I commend your courage and your sacrifice. This is a challenging moment for our nation and for the military institution itself. I charge you to remain resolute to restore peace across all theaters of operation and to uphold the highest standards of discipline and integrity. There must be no compromise, no collusion, and no negligence. The Nigerian people are counting on you, and this administration will provide the support you need to succeed. In addition, our administration will support state governments which have set up security outfits to safeguard their people from the terrorists bent on disrupting our national peace. I call on National Assembly to begin reviewing our laws to allow states that require state police to establish them. States should rethink establishing boarding schools in remote areas without adequate security. Mosques and churches should constantly seek police and other security protection when they gather for prayers, especially in vulnerable areas. Our administration created a livestock ministry to address the persistent clashes between the Alright, our administration created the livestock ministry to address the persistent clashes between herders and farmers. I call on all herder associations to take advantage of it, end open grazing and surrender illegal weapons. Ranching is now the path forward for sustainable livestock farming and national harmony. The federal government, in collaboration with the states, will work with you to solve this problem once and for all. I sympathize with the families who have lost their loved ones in recent attacks on soft targets in Kebbi, Borno, Zamfara, Niger, Yobe, and Kwara State. I also pay pay tribute to our brave soldiers who have made the ultimate sacrifice, including Brigadier General Musa Uba. Those who want to test our resolve should never mistake our restraints for weakness. This administration has the courage and determination to keep the country safe and ensure our citizens live in peace. Fellow compatriots, I urge you not to give in to fear and never succumb to despair. Let's stand together in purpose and strength to defend our freedom and values. Our administration will continue to guarantee peaceful coexistence and preserve our union. I urge all Nigerians to remain calm and vigilant, report suspicious activities, cooperate with security agencies. We are in this fight together, and together we shall win. May God continue to bless Nigeria and keep our armed forces safe. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR.
First and foremost, let's commend the president for this, coming up now. Sometimes you have to give people the benefit of the doubt that.
All right.
Menene? Ina ruwana da kai. Ihu bayan hari. Ihu bayan hari.
Ihu ne kuma.
Yanzu ne president zai farka ya ina bacci ne?
Ya tashi yanzu.
Yanzu ya tashi?
Ya tashi ko.
It is better
late than never.
Allah gina.
Bawa ya tashi ko.
Ya tashi kuma.
Ya ji akwai kuwa gini bisau shi yasa yake magana yanzu.
Kuma Jonathan an ce
he is trapped there. Ba shi kadai ba ma. A lot of them are trapped there. So when you are organizing election and you are denying opposition participation, whatever follow it, blame yourself.
Yes.
When you destroy opposition, when you scamper opposition, when you scatter opposition, and you think you are winner take all, you may end up giving it to the barrel of the gun. Yes. It's a technical study. It's a study that has been going on since 1960, especially from 1965-66, when the first coup happened in Ghana. CIA is involved, naturally. So if you are planning to take over the place and scatter the opposition, be prepared to face the barrel of the gun. Don't celebrate. We have to get rid of everybody. There is only one party. Kwaya B. Mun kariya su. Bindiga zai kariya ka. They will shackle you and parade you. It's a reality. It's a scientific reality. But I never fadaba. Go and read that book, Power from the Barrel of the Gun. The Barrel of the Gun. Amma mutum bai karatu ba ya zama jahili ya samu matsayi sai ga yana magana ba wani kama baki ba wani tsari sai ga yana magana anyhow kaga dan kamar dan tasha sai ka ce wike. Those who talk like wike are all planting for destabilization of their political power base. That's what is happening. If you scatter the opposition and eventually you say you are the only one that is contesting, or you deny other contestants the ballot papers and you write the result and declare yourself winner, the soldiers will take over. That's the history of African politics.
What happened in Guinea-Bissau? It's coming.
It's like when you have a guarantee. It's like whenever anybody visits Arsenal in their home, they will defeat you. Abi?
That's so.
Arsenal play at home.
Yes, to Bayern Munich yesterday.
And they defeated.
Yes.
They defeated Bayern Munich.
Yes.
3-1.
And then when the Spanish Barcelona went to Chelsea
defeated them.
Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
You give the how many?
That's 4-1.
Is it 4-1 or 3-1?
4-1
Is it even 4? Was it not 4-0? 3-0.
3-0.
Yes. 3-0. It was 3-0.
You say you are a sport-loving person.
It was 3-0.
No, your own problem is that so long it is have to do with either basketball, finishing,
or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah. Well, I don't talk.
Well, I picture all of you.
You know, because my own team is not doing well. So.
Which your team?
Manchester United.
What happened last night?
No,
we
don't
Europe.
We don't do anywhere.
We are not in Europe this season, but hopefully let's see what.
So let's go. What is happening in the other scene? Because you are busy translating what the president said.
No, just for the listeners to
And
hear
then
what
you
their
are now
president has
waking up
said.
to say,
And to give Nigerians courage.
Yes.
no, but you are saying you are recruiting more.
Yes.
Have you set up equipment to give them? Have you imported more arms? Have you got more ammunition? Crates and crates of ammunition. And now are you going to give them arms that somebody will also hand over to the terrorists?
You know about
Are you giving them arms that the armorer will oversell to the terrorists?
arms?
Because there was a situation where there's over 100,000 units of the of guns ammunition. About 2-3 months ago, there was that discussion. So when you are buying rifles, is it the rifle that will end up with the terrorists? Or the rifle that will be guarded by those you issue them to? Akwai aiki fa?
Babakwa. Because akwai aiki in the sense that, what am I seeing here?
Yes, we have a breaking news. Sheikh Dairo Bauchi is dead. Yes.
And they died where? In Saudi Arabia?
I don't know. Let's get some insight into the
So
story.
rest in peace.
Amen. It says confirming the death, Syed Ali, who is the son of Sheikh Dairo Bauchi, confirmed the Sheikh has returned to his creator. As he said, it's time for the Sheikh to rest, and we thank Almighty Allah has done everything to us for sparing the life of the Sheikh till this time. He said he died in Medina. Yes.
He died in Medina?
Yes.
Really?
Said, I am right now in Medina, so I cannot confirm to you where the remains of the Sheikh will be buried. Maybe in Abuja or Bauchi.
Are you bringing him from
No, we're
Medina?
not bringing back. Yeah,
How can you bring him from? Somebody wants to go to Medina. And they came to Medina, and then you have that opportunity, and you are saying whether it's Abuja.
We are not contemplate that.
But if you want to export his dead remains, so that you build a shrine, you know. If you want to build a shrine, definitely you cannot build a shrine in Medina.
You can't.
The Wahhabi philosophy will not allow you. So if you want to build a shrine for him, you must you return him to Bauchi.
Will they do that? I've seen that in Ungu Sheikh Gibrima's grave. When you go to graveyard, there's a special place they make for him. We visited that place.
Then it's a shrine.
Well, not a shrine. It's inside the graveyard. But the place is being somehow beautified, and well, I don't want to go into that discussion.
No, I want you to follow this story.
I will.
Call somebody in Medina. Don't you have anybody in Medina?
Hey, Baba, now you get the contacts now.
I have contacts in Medina.
Now you get the contacts now, Baba.
You are a global man. Even
We have people in Medina. We'll talk to them later.
Yes.
But I think if actually he died in Medina this morning or last night, by now they are going to be preparing it for his burial.
They will not bring him back. A very respected sheikh like that. Even
But if you want to bring him back, fine. Congratulations.
it is Saudi authority will even allow that.
They will. But we have to charter a special flight, probably. But will they? That's another question.
They will not allow. Not a respected.
I have not had anybody die in Saudi
And
and
it's
then
been-
being repatriated
No.
to be buried somewhere else. In fact, the late Aminu Dogo died in United Arab Emirates, and they were pleading with Saudi authorities to allow him to be buried in Medina. So how can you now begin to say whether it is Abuja? You know, Nigerians.
No, but I think this must be a kind of. Sometimes you make a media statement.
You know, we Nigerians, muna da matsala. Kasan mu Nigerians, mu a duniya mu ma daban muke.
We are different.
We are different.
Yes.
We are different.
Yes, we are different.
There were lame people, killing people, and some people have been trained as forest guard, but we never command them to go ahead and take care of the forest and take over the forest. Quite confusion.
Quite confusion.
Quite confusion.
There is.
But sometimes, I don't know. You see some leaders.
So much they are confused.
Because
when you reduce leadership to private business, then you're looking at everything as if it is you and them.
Baba, sorry, I have to say this.
Say it now.
The interview the former governor granted to BBC. I'm sure if you go back to watch that interview, you should know that he himself should know that there's a very big gap in his government. Because it appears that
I have not heard the interview.
I listened to the interview.
Can you play the interview first?
Because you have to educate me. Now, because nowadays I sleep by 7 p.m.
JJ.
to wake up by 5 a.m.
It's better, Baba.
The interview, honestly, Baba.
And I don't have to take sleeping pills. I go to bed very early. I don't want to holler.
And you sleep
I
well.
don't want to.
Baba, they sleep well, no nightmares, nothing.
I don't want to take Panadol for somebody's headache.
So let's listen. This door is in Hausa.
Is it part 1 and part 2?
Yes.
Yaron nan da aka yi a makarantar St. Mary's da ke Papiri ya ja hankalin duniya sosai, musamman saboda yawan yaran da kuma cewa ya zo a wani lokaci da shugaban Amurka Donald Trump ya yi ikirarin cewa ana kashe Kiristoci a Najeriya. Shin za ka iya bayyana wa duniya abin da ya faru a ranar ya aka sace yaran nan?
Wannan abin ya same mu ne abin mamaki kuma ba abin mamaki ba. Wannan makarantar a nan baya an rufe ta saboda maganar rashin tsaro da yake wannan yanki. Kuma na ji daɗin da kika ce kin tafi har wurin kin da makarantar yake a tsakiyar kurmin daji yake. To ba mu san lokacin da aka zo aka buɗe wannan makarantar ba. To amma yanzu ba lokacin da za a ce ka faɗa na faɗa ba ne, maganar shi ne yara sun ɓace. To amma mutum ya tsaya ya ce an sace yara 300 wani abu shine akwai kalubale a ciki. Na farko an shiga makaranta bangaren firamare an yi harbi da bindiga, wayansu sun tsorata da 'yan sakandare da fara sun gudu, kuma wayansu a cikinsu sun fito daga daji mutum 51 jiya akwai labarin da aka ce an gane su har sun shiga gidajensu da wurin iyayensu. Na biyu shine mun riga mun buɗe rajista yanzu tun jiya cewa duk wanda dan shi ya bace da yake wannan makarantar ya zo ya cika ya ce ga dan shi ne ba mu sunan dan shi da komi don mu duba abin da coci ta bamu makarantar ta bamu da kuma abin da iyayen za su ci. Amma daga jiya har yanzu mutum 14 ne suka cika wannan rajistan cewa 'ya'yansu ba su gan su ba. Na biyu kenan. Na uku shine kuma ba mu yake cewa ba sace yara ba, akwai masu garkuwa da mutane, ba ma yaran nan kadai ba, ana garkuwa da mutane, amma nan ban ya tsoratar da mu, ya tsoratar da duniya. Kuma wannan abin shine dole mu yi hankali mu yi la'akari da zaman lafiyar Najeriya. Kada a nuna cewa don wayannan mutanen 'yan bindigan nan da wayannan 'yan masifa nan da suke yawo ba komai suke so su hada ba, su hada masifa. Tunda suka ji maganan shugaban kasar Amurka Donald Trump shine wannan abin ya tashi. Saboda haka maganan da Donald Trump ya yi ya haifar da wannan masifan ya karu a Najeriya. Kuma kowane bangaren Najeriya za ki ga cewa ana nan ana hare-hare da irin wannan abin, shi yasa kuma muka kulle makarantu don dai mu yi rigakafin wannan masifa da.
Wannan kaman ka saka ayar tambaya kan alƙaluman da wannan makarantar suka fitar. Shin me yasa ka saka ayar tambaya sannan kuma kayan naka binciken ne ka gano cewa adadin bai kai 300 ba?
Shine muna son makarantar ta ba mu rajista, ai ba za ta ba mu takarda ba ne. A ba mu rajista don an ɗauki yaro a makaranta ɗalibi dole akwai hoton shi, akwai iyayen shi, akwai komi. Wannan shine zai tabbatar cewa a tara yaran makaranta a yi abin da kira roll call, a kidaya su waye na yake nan waye bayanan. Saboda haka ba za a ce wai hukumar makaranta ta fito ita kadai ta ce haka ba. Jami'an tsaro sun yi magana, suna tambayan cewa to ina ne rajistar yake, ba ba su ba. Saboda haka mu ma yanzu jami'an tsaro da gwamnati sun buɗe rajista nasu cewa duk wani uba ko uwa da ɗanta ya ɓace ta zo ta rubuta sunan ɗanta ko sunan ɗiyarta wanda suka ɓace, sannan mu amfani da wannan damar mu san waye. Saboda menene yanzu an shiga kurmin daji, jami'an tsaro suna kokari su kama mutane, kuma ana ganin mutane an tattaro mutane. Ko ɗazu na samu labari an sa mutum 11 suna hannun jami'an tsaro. Mutum 11 nan yan makarantar ne ba yan makarantar ba ne, yan ƙauye ne ba yan ƙauye ba ne. Amma idan akwai wannan rajista aka duba za a iya tabbatar cewa wannan daga ina ka fito, yaro karami na aka gani daga ina yake, bai iya magana, ya razana. To saboda haka dole makarantar nan ta buɗa ma gwamnati da jami'an tsaro kirjinta a duba a bincike wannan abin, sannan a san lallai abin da ake ciki.
yanzu gwamna kenan kana cewa kamar akwai tsamin dangantaka tsakanin ku gwamnati da jami'an tsaro da kuma wannan makarantar tun da ka ce kamar ba su ba ku haɗin kai ba.
Mu a gwamnatance ba za mu ce ba su haɗin kai ba, amma mu ba mu da hurumin bincike. Jami'an tsaro ne ta nuna cewa ba su ba haɗin kai ba, saboda na farko wayannan yaran da aka ce an da mutum 51 bai kamata a ce an kai shi an ce su koma gidajensu ba, ya kamata a tara su ne jami'an tsaro ta bincike su, likitoci su duba su lafiyarsu, sannan a samu labarin ta ina ne aka tafi da ku, ina ne suka je, su waye, kamar me suke da shi, a samu labari a gare su. Wannan labarin zai taimaki bincike a wannan abin, amma an ce mutum 51 sun dawo kuma an haɗa su da iyayensu, to wannan shine ka kalubale a cikin tsakanin wannan labarin.
Don labari ne magana zuwan ka Papiri, iyaye da dama suna ta korafin cewa an kai wannan harin an yi kwanaki har yanzu baka je ka ziyarci makarantar ba ko kai magana da su, shin me yasa?
Shekaran jiya ma ina wurin, amma sojoji suna aiki babu yanzu.
Amma ba Papiri ka je ba.
Wa yake Papiri? Ai makarantar ta watsi.
Ka je wani gari kusa da Papiri?
Na je gari kusa da, na je masarautar da take Papiri ke karkashin ta, kuma na haddar shugabannin mu da sarakunan su gabaki daya akan wannan, kuma bai yanke cewa ba za mu je mu duba abin da ke.
Amma me yasa har yanzu ba ku je wannan wurin ba? Saboda ni da na je Papiri na ga iyaye a
gwamnatance muna wurin, karamar hukuma tana wurin, Nisema Niger State Emergency Management Agency tana wurin, nema tana wurin, jami'an tsaro da baki suna wurin, saboda haka gwamnati tana wurin da sojojinmu da kowa.
Papiri kenan?
Tana nan a Papiri.
Ni na je Papiri, ni ban ga sojoji ba, ban ga jami'an tsaro.
Ina na cikin su za su tsaya ne a bakin titi? Ai bakin titi suna cikin daji mana. Ina na ka kwashe yaran, ina kai garkuwa da su? Ai ya baki bi su daji ba, tunda kin iya daukan labari sai ki bi daji ki je cike ko sojojin suna ciki. Ai maganan gaskiya ne, kada mu mayar da abu siyasa. Yadda na faɗa maki ne, Allah ya jarabci Najeriya da wannan abubuwa na rashin tsaro, amma kada a zo a juya abu a mai da shi kamar cewa wani gwamnati ne ba ta yi abin da ya kamata ta yi ba. Wannan makarantar da farko an kulle ta, kuma an kulle ta tun shekara 2021. Waye ba su takarda cewa su buɗe?
Takardar da kake magana?
Tsaya mana, tsaya. In sun ce ba ce su kulle ba, to waye ce su buɗe, waye ce su kulle? Kin ce sun kulle ne don ganin dama, kuma sun bude na ganin dama. Ana makaranta haka.
Shugaban makarantar da na hira da shi ya bayyana min cewa shi ba a kawo mishi wata takarda na cewa su rufe makaranta ba, saboda haka shi yasa suka kasance a
baturan da ya kikiro makarantar ma gabaki ɗaya da cocin gabaki ɗaya an faɗa mashi, kuma ya bar ƙasar nan wata ɗaya da ya wuce, ya koma garin shi a Ireland, ko ba haka ba. Kuma masu aikin titi turawa ne da ƙwarori, kuma su ma an ba su wannan signal din sun tashi sun wuce. Kuma da abin da Kebbi ya faru da abin da Kwara ya faru, ministry na education ta faɗa mu kowane makaranta a jihar ne da cewa Niger na arewa cewa su kulle makarantun boarding ɗinsu, kuma an kulle. Me yasa wannan makarantar bata kulle ba? To saboda haka maganar da ake yanzu ba na so mu shiga maganar cewa laifin wane ne ba laifin wane ne bane, ba kai wurin bane. Na farko Allah ya fito da yaran nan lafiya, bayan haka za a san da za a tantance da kuma za a gyara yadda za a ci gaba da tafiya da harkar.
Me kuke a gwamnati don tabbatar da cewa an fito da wa'annan yara?
Muna nan muna aiki a ciki. Shi yasa na faɗa miki ko da an ce mutum 11 jami'an tsaro sun same su, kuma suna hannun jami'an tsaro. Sun da an kama wayansu a cikin, sun boye a cikin daji, masu yan banga sun gan su sun ɗauko su. An ga wayansu a gona, an ga yara ƙanana an ɗauko su an kawo su. An ga wayansu a cikin wasu ƙauyuka sun je gidajen wayansu ƙauyawa sun fito da sun ce wannan sun gudo ne an ajiye su. Wayansu kuma sun fito da kawunan su ne, especially wanda suke da girma a cikin su.
To kenan kana cewa ba ma guduwa yaran nan suka yi ba, gano su aka kenan?
Ba wanda ya gudu a hannun barayi, sun dai gudu ne da ake harbin bindiga suka je suka ɓoye, kuma yanzu an wuce sun samu dama sun fito, an ga wayansu kuma an fito da su da 'yan banga da jami'an tsaro da kowa da mutanen gari da aka fita neman yara da masu noma da gonakinsu da baki da, kuma an samu mutane da yawa ciki.
Iyaye na fargabar daɗewar makarantu a kulle, shin yaushe kake ganin za a buɗe makarantu?
Maganan buɗe makaranta ba shi ne ke gabanmu, kuma akwai na'urori yanzu da sinadari kala-kala yadda za a koyar da yara daga gidajensu. Amma bayan haka makarantu na bodin ne bara a buɗe su kwatsam ba a Niger na arewa. Amma idan an koma sabon shekara an gama hutun Kirsimeti za mu buɗe wasu makarantu inda babu wannan al'amarin rashin tsaro. amma inda akwai alamar rashin tsaro za mu buɗe su makarantar rana insha Allah.
Yankin Neja ta Arewa ya zama wani wuri da 'yan bindiga suka samu mafaka, ake yawan kai har-har. Kwanakin baya ma wani ɗan siyasa an kai masa hari kuma an harbe ɗaya daga cikin jami'an tsaronsa. Shin ko wannan yankin ya fi ƙarfinka ne gwamna?
Bai fi ƙarfi na ba. Jihar Neja kaɗai ta fi girman kudun Najeriya ko kuma yamman Najeriya ko kuma kudu ta tsakiya ta Najeriya. Duk wanda kika ɗauko shi jihar Neja za ta haɗe ta daidai. To saboda haka jihar Neja na matsayin jihohi na kudu tsakiya ko kudun kudu ko kudun yamma, tana na matsayin kowane jihohi guda 8. Inda muke magana aka shaida yaran nan yanzu kadai ya fi girman ƙasa guda biyu, Enugu da Anambra, a haɗa su together ya fi su girma. To so daga Niger ba ƙaramin jiha ba ne, kuma wannan wurin Niger tana da border da Benin Republic. Mutanen Burkina Faso, Mali, Chad, Niger, kowa suna zuwa ta wurin. Ɗaya kenan. Na biyu, jihar Neja tana da boda da Zamfara, tana da shi da Kebbi, tana da shi da jihohi da yawa, kuma wayannan mutanen suna shiga da ko'ina. To saboda haka jihar Neja ba ta fi karfin a duba ta ba, amma dai wannan dajin da muke da shi, ganin daji da aka ajiye wai da dan ajiye namomin daji ko kuma ajiye tarihi, shine muke da burin cewa za mu yanke ta, mu nome ta a mai da ta filin abinci.
Yaushe za a yi haka?
An fara.
All right. All right, wonderful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM. And that was the voice of the very former governor, His Excellency, former Governor Umaru Muhammad Bago, right there, talking about the kidnappings that happened over there in Papiri, Agwara local government of Niger State. And while we were playing that, the PPRO, Wasio Abiodun, came into the building with front slide today, in no carry back slide enter. Good morning this morning.
So now backslide at the door. You want to start the trouble, you cannot finish you.
Thank God you speak up for your phone. Thank God you speak up for very.
Good morning, Badeggi Radio. Good morning, Captain Dogo.
Good morning this morning.
Our Baba. Good morning, all other Badeggi crew. Good morning. Good morning to Niger Light, members of the public, residents, all of us in the state. We say good morning to you. And it's another Thursday. It's also nice to be here once again. Thank you. Last week we were not here due to other exigencies. Anytime you don't see us here, duty calls. And here too is part of the duty. So, but sometimes we need to adjust and see what we can do to make things go on smoothly. But we thank God for another life today. We are here and we'll continue to do what we need to do. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, PPRO. Looking at the gains of the curfew, the restriction of movement, I beg your pardon, not curfew, the restriction of movement, there were gains at the beginning. But right about now, we are seeing a resurgence of gang fights back in the metropolis in Mina. Just some days back, we had that one that happened at Abdusalam Quarters.
Go on.
Yeah, so we don't know what is actually happening. Why are we having a resurgence of this issue?
And this is how we want to start this game. We want to start in a very grand style this morning. As soon as it's done, it's own. You are good for my own.
Yeah.
Bring it on, so that we address it all together.
Well, the wave of attacks here and there, I believe there's gains, and suddenly it turned into something. There is another issue that is being reported to me, and I said, since you're coming this morning, that trailer that is coming into either in and out of Mina to the town from Pogo, any trailer that is having tarpaulin, there are some miscreants, so to speak, to say you that will come and remove the tarpaulin. They will climb over the trailer unknowingly to the driver. Most importantly, if he's not having a motor
boy,
they will now jump up and be stealing whatsoever is there. So it has been a kind of a complaints that have been coming. Yes, so I actually want to discuss it very personal with you.
Okay.
Yes,
it's all right. Thank you. This is a very important question. Captain Dogo raised the issue of Togri. Yes, everybody knows the effort of the police command as regards to Togri. We've been doing the needful. We've been attending to this issue. A series of raid operations have been carried out in different locations. A lot of arrests were made and charged to court. Hence, the relative peace. Nevertheless, it's a work in progress. As you rightly mentioned, we recently had issues in I think where they say Angwan Kaje boys and Abdusalam Quarters boys having issues. Also, we're also having problem in the axis of Pakungu, where you have Nikangbe and some other communities. Even just yesterday in St. Mary's Church around Pakungu, there we continue to receive calls. And Tunga yesterday too. I think Tunga, we can't say there was Togri fight, but due to the construction of that road between David Mark Roundabout and NSTA, I was told that some of those boys were struggling to let me say scavengers. They were struggling to scavenge some of those items of irons and what have you. So it led to some rancor. So whenever these issues come, we have always been a responsive organization. We continue to respond. Angwan Kaje and Abdusalam Quarters boys, you see DPO of Metro, DPO Central Police Station, who have been raiding this area of Angwan Roka, Abdusalam Quarters, Baida, and other neighboring communities continue to raid and for proactiveness. DPO Metumbichu have also been on top of his game, but nevertheless, we know that
in as much as you may not be able to eradicate crime completely, but we'll continue to do the needful to ensure that we have peaceful environment. We are aware of these incidences, and we are tackling it in collaboration with our vigilante brothers. They are assisting us, and arrests are being made, and they will continue to respond. And by the grace of God, they will not be above us. We will surmount the issue. On the issue of trailers and information Mr. Apaya is giving to me, I don't know if it has been happening. I don't know, maybe the trailer drivers have taken time to report to security agencies. But now that I have this information, I will definitely engage DP of Chanchaga and some of our units along that Pogo area. I think we used to have a safer highway patrol team, and even I think task force team too used to be in that area sometimes. So we will alert all security teams in that point. I know that most especially at night, because they can't do these things in the afternoon. So we'll inform DP of Chanchaga, we'll inform safer highway patrol team and other security teams along that road. Even DP of Paiko will also need to be carried along, so that this patrol team too will put a goose eye on the ground. So it's an information, and thank you for this. And I also want to urge, if any trailer driver, any truck is experiencing this, I know that they might not quickly know immediately. You are driving, maybe before you know, probably until you stop over in Lambata, before you discover that some items are missing. But it's also good to always inform security agencies at any point, so that they can alert other points and see what we can do to prevent such situations. So thank you, Mr. Apaya, for the information.
Thank you. Do it your own way now.
Okay, we are here once again to update ourselves on happenings around. But let me start on the update of the issues of this, the case of these children. Well, we say child stealing, abduction, and suspected human trafficking.
You there, second desk, blue jacket. What is your name?
My name is Alexis.
Alexis, please leave my lecture room. I don't want to see you at one of my lectures ever again.
I don't understand.
I am not going to ask a second time. Thank you.
Another children in Abuja. I think about 3 other children in Abuja. And more persons, more suspects were arrested in Abuja. And in our further confession,
What
the other suspects
are their
we
laws?
also got information that there's a
What are laws for?
based on the report.
Social order?
Moved to Delta State. This is a girl that
To
was
protect the person's personal rights.
I think they said based on the report.
So that you can rely on the government?
By Victoria herself, among those children she has taken, this girl is about 2 years, Rahamat Mohammed from Sabon Wuse. You know, when the case came in from Diko, a lot of, as I said, other parents came forward that they're also looking for their children one way or the other, and alleging that this Victoria Chukwumeze is also responsible. You know, as we said, she perpetrated this act in Sabon Wuse, Lambata, Tafa, Suleja, Maji. So she's scouting for children in this area, and just like the 3 children she took from Lambata and was arrested in Diko. So part of it, we made some rescuing in Abuja, about 3 children. But the recent one, when operatives from State CID had to travel to Delta State and recover Rahamat Mohammed, who was said to have been taken by Victoria from Sabon Wuse on October 2nd. The revelation is that Victoria took this girl from Sabon Wuse and sold her to somebody in Abuja. I think if I get the name correctly, she sold it to somebody in Abuja, one Rosemary. And Rosemary in Abuja sold it to another person. In the same Abuja, I think Rosemary is in Yanya. And then Rosemary sold this Rama to another person, Pastor Vincent Emmanuel of Asosi in Abuja. Again, so I think at the rate of 2.8 million naira.
Wow.
Then this Pastor Vincent sold this girl to somebody in Delta, known as Antonia Nwabufo. Antonia Nwabufo is said to be based in London, but she has a family in Delta, who was said to have been married for about 15 years. She has no child, and bought this baby through a local arrangement from this Pastor Vincent at the rate of 3.8 million.
Wow.
And she directed that the Rahama should be delivered to her mother in Asaba, who we now arrange how the girl will get to her in London. So, but thank God for the swift response of our team. They quickly moved to Asaba before this girl will be far away. So I think from the investigation, out of about 9 missing children, we have been able to get 6 as I speak. And the latest one is this Rama, because they traveled to Asaba, I think over the weekend to Monday. This recovery was the good news came out on Monday, so I just felt I should do this update for people to know that this is how far we are still moving on this case. So out of the report of 9 missing children, we have gotten 6, while we continue to push for the remaining 3, and in total about 8 suspects, 8 different persons, including Victoria at our time, who have done one thing or the other, who've committed one thing or the other in connection with this case. We appreciate the efforts of the investigating team to have made this effort, and 6 children is not a small. Imagine when you have missed your child since October, and thank God for final rescue in November now. You can imagine the trauma you must have gone through. But we thank God this is how far, and we'll continue to push to ensure that other children are also rescued, because she's cooperating, and based on other persons that we have arrested, more information are coming up. So moving forward from there, we also had another report of a suspected car thief who was arrested with a stolen vehicle from Lagos. He was arrested at Farindoki, this Paiko Road, Suleja Farindoki Road. I think on November 19, around 2 to 3 in the afternoon, police operatives attached to Paiko Division intercepted an unregistered Lexus Jeep, grey in color, said to be driven by one Suleiman Audu, 35 years of Kuba in Abuja. But this story, this Suleiman Audu is said to be in Lagos assisting somebody. All these boys that will come to assist you in your house, help you do cleaning, help you fetch water. It is said that he had the opportunity of assisting the owner of this vehicle in his house. It will help him to wash the car, help him to do some other chores. So that very day, they said he came to the house, and they met. Probably, I think the owner was sleeping. So because he has access to the house, he just went into the house, picked the key of the vehicle, and drove the Jeep out. And thank God, luckily, he was intercepted at Farindoki. It was moving all the way, who had moved all the way from Abuja without registration number. The vehicle documents with him, they are complicated. So when he was finally intercepted, we asked questions. But the statement was contradicting. He's not giving satisfactory account of himself. So that necessitated his arrest and was moved to the division. Luckily, with that paper, we called this one tell us this, we called this one, till we were able to get to the owner. He said, yes, this boy stole his vehicle. He has been looking for a way to get him, but thank God he's finally arrested in Niger. I think the owner should, because the boy has been transferred to state CID. The Jeep is also in CID. The suspect is in custody, and I think the owner of the vehicle will be coming from Lagos to claim his vehicle, while the suspect will be prosecuted along the line. Another issue that is also very important to mention, where 5 suspects were arrested for criminal trespass, theft, and receiving stolen items. November 17, around 10 a.m., reports received from Boso Estate here indicated that one Abdul Fatai Adebisi, 22 years of Angwan Kanawa, Mina, criminally trespassed into some residences, some houses in Boso Estate, most especially at night. At least from the report we got, about 3 houses he scaled through. He stole a water pump machine in one house. He stole car battery in another house. And all of us know the value of these items. He confessed that he sold the water pump machine to one person, I think one year, at the rate of I think is it 12,000 naira. While he sold the car battery at the rate of 7,000 naira.
Wow.
You know, he doesn't know the value. So at that point, he only needed sharp money. But thank God he was arrested, and some of these items, the people he sold it to, he mentioned their name. We were able to pick them one after the other, and that's why we have 5 persons, including the Abdul Fattah Adebisi himself, and other persons who are Aliu Yaya, 23 years of Makira, who bought the pump machine, I think 15,000 naira, while the car battery sold to Al Hassan Salisu, 20 years of Sabon Geri, for 9,000 naira. I bought the car battery. Other receivers include Damian Eze, Boniface Amadi, also of Sabon Geri. So all of them, they are in custody. They will have their days in court. Another story has to do with along Lambata Maje Road. Recently, we had an incident where some hoodlums dressed in military camouflage and perpetrating evil along Maje Lambata Road, mostly robbing unsuspecting motorists. On that very day, November 20, around 11:45 in the night, information received indicated that suspected armed robbers were sighted along Lambata Maje Suleja Road, robbing motorists along the road. Police patrol teams of Maje mobilized to the scene, and approaching a point called Numbawa Malankaro point, the robbers were engaged in a shootout by the team, and where one of the hoodlums who dressed in military camouflage was neutralized. Others were believed to have escaped with gunshot injuries. Items recovered include one improvised gun, a wooden carved gun, laced with black sellotape. So in the night, I want to know whether yes. So we recovered that from him. Then others, I think one handset, torchlights. The corpse was deposited at Suleja Morgue, and the road was cleared for free flow of traffic. Further reports indicated that 3 suspects arrested for criminal conspiracy and robbery on November 20 in a follow-up investigation to a case of armed robbery reported by a victim from Chechenia area of Kaduna Road in Suleja, where some robbers invaded his residence, robbed him of his rubber motorcycle, phone, power bank, and 3 ATM cards. Investigation led to the arrest of 3 persons. One lady, Fatima Abdullahi, whom one of the phone was given to by Shaibu Ibrahim, a neighbor. They are both neighbors of Dan Zauzau area of Kaduna. Somebody gave you phone. These are some of the implications. You don't know the source of the phone. Well, in the course of investigation with technical aid, the phone was traced to Fatima Abdullahi, and she led police to Shaibu. I think he was arrested at Abacha Barak in FCT. Then we also got one Sagir Adam, 21 years of Tunumada area of Zaria, Kaduna. What the revelation in this case that this Shaibu and Sagiri, they deal in scrap activities, scrap business. And in the course of interrogation, they mentioned one other person, Pfizer, and the thing there is that they all deals in a scavenging and scrap dealer business within Jabi area. So they were the one that masterminded this robbery. They identified this person, went to his house, robbed him, and thank God we were able to pick Fatima, who led us to all of them. It's only Pfizer we are still looking for, but they are scrap dealers, scavengers who went to rob somebody in his house. So I think these are few. Then one of the reports we also got yesterday, it's also good to mention it. Unfortunately, we had some unscrupulous elements in, I think, Angwankao, Kuchipa, under Shiroro area, where these hoodlums moved to those communities. They were sighted, and at the end of the day, I think they abducted about 10 persons in that area. So we are working with the military and tactical team to see how we can get them. So these are the few reports we have for our people, and for them to know that these are the situations in our areas, and we'll continue to sensitize ourselves. And again, if Yuletide is coming, we are getting close to Christmas, New Year. Security tips as usual. When you want to travel, make sure that you travel in good time. We discourage late night journey. If you are moving from one location to another, please avoid late night journey. Commence your journey as early as possible so that you get to your destination in good time. If any location you are going to, our people too, large quantity of load can carry something that you can manage, because some of the implications of carrying large load, at the end of the day you start missing one bag, one Ghana must go. Just like recently, it's also good to mention this, our police operative team who were going for one investigation activities, I think at along Paikoye, found one Ecolag bag. I think this one fell from a vehicle, a Mazda vehicle. They tried to chase the driver. I don't know, the driver, maybe he thought some people are pursuing him. He couldn't even slow down. So we made an effort to get him, to alert him that one of your passengers' bag is down, but we couldn't get him. But they brought the bag to the office. One green Ecola bag containing women and children clothes and other personal belongings. So if you lost, if any of your bag is missing and you traveled, you know your bag. We even posted it on our social media. Please endeavor to see us in police headquarters. Visit police PRO office in Dusenkura police headquarters so that you can identify your bag and to be released to you. So when you are traveling in Yuletide, make sure you move with what you can manage, what you can account for. And in our various homes, please, security lights, illuminate your environment properly, avoid being isolated at most especially on governing hours, and making calls, because several times we've been saying this, making calls at isolated places, phones attract those bad boys. Put yourself in a secured area where people can be of help to you, where it will be dangerous for boys to attack you. Don't always look for shortcuts that will put you in danger. And let's just be security conscious generally, and by the grace of God, we will have a peaceful Yuletide. We are on ground. Police know they get holiday. Day and night we will continue to be on ground. This is the time we also even boost up our game, because we know that Yuletide season is usually associated with upsurge in little urban crime, where boys may be struggling to also celebrate Christmas and New Year with you. So they want to hijack your property to make their own period sweet. So be guided.
Be guided, very important.
Sorry, I have an issue.
Okay.
Well, I'm reporting again, There is a parent that came to this house, came to cry out here, and actually want to link him up with you, but he said he's purposely coming to cry out to the radio because it has always kind of bring issues in his family. So he wants the world to hear. Much later we can decide, because you have gone to the police. There is one case of whether it's adoption or eloping.
Yes.
There is one Khalil in Shango area who actually eloped with a lady called Salamatu. The father is a lecturer, is a staff of another College of Education, Mina. He said that the boy eloped with his daughter for almost 4 to 5 months now. And he has been making all frantic effort to get back his daughter, but effort has been proven abortive. That the Khalil stays in Shango. In fact, he is the last born or a younger brother to the Meangwang Shango. That he adopted his daughter was with him for some time in the house. They make attempt to recover her. Unfortunately, they went to the police. I think police in Shango, or I don't know, make attempts several, almost 2 times to get them arrested, but they have information and they run away. To the extent that they have to relocate from Shango, and the boy rented a hotel in Tungamina here. He went with the vigilante twice. The effort was proven abortive. The last time one of the vigilante in his area with his own son went after getting the location, they went, but the boy threatened, because the boy seems to be having some cash or money around him, and he had people, recruited people that.
How old is this girl?
The girl is 16 to 17 years. 16
to 17, and the boy is how many? How old? Girl, the Khalil.
Well, that's what.
Okay.
But the case, the issue now that the father was crying when he came. It's a very his daughter. But I believe that there should be something that they are doing together.
Okay.
But
what I would just advise him is to make an official report at Tudunwada Division, or Chanchaga Division. But we can do it simultaneously, both Chanchaga and Tudunwada. And why I say that, because the vigilante may not have the expertise to do this work effectively. If it is being reported at Tudunwada with the head of technical investigation, I believe the boy's phone number, the girl's phone number, we can do something. We can geolocate them quietly and visit them when they never expect. So using vigilante, and then just as you said, that maybe he has some money, he enticed the vigilante people, so the operation was not successful. So they can partner with us, come to Tudunwada Police Station, inform us officially. Then we'll do technical investigation, and I'm very sure since they are in this manner, they can be, they are not above what
yes, and the house, there is
even if they are not in Mena, just as within a matter of time, we can travel to wherever they could be and visit them. Then we'll come back home together.
Sure.
So the father is actually listening to this program, because now that I told him they will be coming and will be reporting the issue to you.
No problem. They should visit, make an official report in Tudunwada. We'll link them with the DCO, then they can get the boys and the girl. I don't know why. On another note, I don't know why the girl will not want to go back to his father's house, because I believe this boy can't be under any force or duress. So maybe the girl is willingly rolling around the boy up and down. But these are the issue of parenting. How come that my daughter will not listen to the father and come back to this father? So what is happening? We may also look, but majorly, let's locate them. And the parent of the boy too need to be invited. Are these two children above their parents? So it borders on the issue of parenting. You understand?
Okay. Parenting, and one more issue, parenting, and this issue of where. I've seen one case of this where I don't know whether there is a kind of diabolic thing they used to do, that the children don't even listen to their parents any longer. But your investigation will.
You can see. Well, we knew that we have this Oya court group, and at the time it's the matter was coming down. But just as you mentioned, if it is being noticed again, let us know, and any location you see them, Cultism generally, they are always anti-parent tactics.
Yes.
So cultism generally, they want to have their freedom. They want to do whatever they like. They use criminal activities to survive. Because when you are not under any parents, you don't have a meaningful means of livelihood. So what do? They use crime to survive. And they move in pairs from one hotel to another. And they abandon their house. And again, parents too will not come and inform security agencies of this until when probably a child who has not been in the house for over a month, 2 months, and when he's been arrested somewhere, you now still have the moral right to come forward. Then my son and my daughter. Okay, where has he been for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks? He's not been at home. Then don't you know that he will need to engage in one thing or the other to survive? So we are engaging in criminal activities to survive, and parents will. So that's why we say security is a collective responsibility. If parents did not do their part, we will continue to have problems in the society. We'll continue. So we just hope that parents will one, do their bit, train their children the right way, so that they can be useful to the society. Because when you become a nuisance, then the burden, the consequences will be on the society. And that is where we will find ourselves. So, well, as you said, we'll continue to monitor the situation. If we have any information that this is where they are, this is what they are doing, or you notice anything, let us know. We'll intervene, we'll make arrest, and we'll see where their parents will come to tell us, hey, do this, do this, do this. And from there, we face ourselves.
All right. Thank you very much for that one.
I think it's also good. There's one other important case. One Syria phone snatcher was also arrested.
Yes.
One Mohammed Abdullah. This case is important because this is a guy who is said to be is into a business of Meshai, an Indomie seller in Bida. Imagine you have your job, you have your business you are running in Bida, and this guy said, based on my interaction with him, he said he will sell his tea and Indomie in the morning, then later on in the day he will travel all the way from Bida to Mina and comes to different locations in Mina. What is his style? He will approach majorly women. Most of his victims are women who are selling one thing or the other. He will come to you, whether you are selling fruit, whether you are selling food, whether you are selling one thing. Then he comes to you, pretend that he has some boys in the site working for him. He wants to buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. Tell you all the things he wants to buy. Then ask you to calculate. He will now be proving that he's making one call or the other. Then you as a businesswoman, you are interested in selling your items. You will now probably use your phone calculator to calculate the items. Yeah, okay, Duka Kaya, this is how much. You say, okay, let me see. You want to collect your phone to see, and you innocently you want to present the calculator to him that this is the total amount of the items. You have not cheated him. Then before you know, you move with your phone. And he has done this to so many people in Mina, in Tai village, in Pakungu, in Farm Center, in Tunga, at different locations. And he was recently arrested at Gidamangoro by Pakungu Division and transferred to CID Mina. He is confessed without any stress. He says this is his style. Okay, why will a young man, I think he's about 25 years of age, Muhammad Abdullah, 25 years from Bida, they say he stays around Mokola in Bida. I don't know whether we have any Mokola area in Bida.
Yes.
But that's what he said. He was arrested at Gidama. He was said to have snatched over 20 phones, mainly from female victims, who sells one thing or the other. As I just narrated, he will walk up to you. He wants to buy this. You calculate. Give him the calculator. Before you know, disappears. So we have to say this for people to know that this is another.
The victims actually came to this radio.
Okay, you have one. Okay.
They came in large number. Yeah, and just the way you narrated,
Honestly,
that's how they narrated the issue.
Imagine.
And one issue they said the guy is so afraid that he's ready to give bribe, even if up to $1 million, that his face should not appear on the media, social media.
Okay.
So, but the police they said they are transferring the case.
It's in state side, and that's why it's my job to expose issues with us that I know is of evil. Just the way we say people too should expose evil in our society. So you can see he has done this in Tai village, in Tunga, in Begano, in Pakungu. And one sad aspect of it, I think we recovered about 4 phones. Though I think one was released in Pakungu, 3 here in State CID on bond to the owner. He has done this most especially. I think one woman too, a watermelon seller, food seller, and so on and so forth. He said he sells this thing opposite Federal Poly Bida. That is his shop. So he will leave Bida, come to Mina to come and do this thing. And he sells this phone. He has ready-made buyers, Abdul and Sule. They are like phone dealers in Bida. So immediately he just come to me. He's able to get 2 phones, 3 phones. He hands over to them. They usually pay him 40,000, 50,000. Those ones will sell it at whatever amount they want to sell it. We made attempts to get this Abdul and Sule, but unfortunately, some people got to them before us and spoiled the case. But we are still making effort because through those people they ran away. We are still making effort to get them. But this is his pattern. Goes around, collect people phone, and I don't know, say Badeggi Radio self.
No, they came.
So people, in as much as we it's not a joking thing, and we sympathize with these people because person did not come to you as a thief. He did not come to you as a criminal. He comes as a customer. And you are doing your legal business. You believe you are attending to a customer, not knowing that you are attending to a crook.
A criminal.
Crook, for that matter. Then you just collect their phone. These are the issues. Okay, well, imagine in the process of doing this, and people lay hands on this boy. will it not be attacked by mob?
Yes, of course.
Imagine, why would somebody, you have your work, a young guy of 25 years, you have your work, why will you now come down to think of this act of stealing, snatching assets from people? Can't you concentrate on your work in Bida and be fine?
Yes, I have a shop that sells Indomie.
It says Indomie and tea. And I'm very sure with bread, any Misha joins bread, Indomie, egg. You are doing this in Bida, opposite Bida Poly. And now people in Bida will not know saying that this guy is a criminal. I'm very sure for the past few days now, that shop is closed down because it's with us in Mena.
And there's one thing the lady, one of the victims said that, and virtually they supported that sometimes we don't know whether he uses cheat charms. Until
easily you just go before until it goes before they regain consciousness. Imagine, but it's okay. Thank God he's in custody. But we don't know who any other person out there who might also be engaging in such style. So people should be careful. You are calculating items for somebody of what he has bought does not mean you should hand over your phone. Please be careful so that it will not turn to this situation. But nevertheless, he's in custody and he will have his days in court. So these are some of the things. So let us have calls, messages, suggestion, opinion, so that we know areas where we still need to monitor.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, PPRO, for that wonderful one. So real quick, we can take it to the phone line so we can get some calls from our listeners, so we can, get their own feelers on everything that has been happening. And don't get it twisted, you can also drop questions on our Facebook pages for the PPRO in case you are trying to call in, and the call lines are heavy this morning. So the numbers to call us on are 091 3857901. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning in the studio. This is Douglas from Lancaster. So please, I want to talk about those animals in our area fighting anyhow, especially South Lancaster. They are destroying the area. They are disturbing us.
That's all right. Noted. We are aware and we'll continue to monitor.
All right, thank you. All right, 09138579001. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Please, I want to ask the PPRO. I'm calling from Fadikwe.
The name, please.
Name. My name is Fatih.
Fatih Fadikwe. Okay. Go on, please.
In Fadikwe. There is one school in Fadikwe. We don't know what they are doing. You will see guys from KB, Kaduna. There is nobody from major state. And they fill that Fadikwe. That new route before the Fadikwe market.
What's the name of the school?
And you cannot go too close to that gate. So please, help us.
You say which location? You need to describe that location for us.
Fadikwe. When you are entering Fadikwe, this new road before Fadikwe market.
But you mentioned a school.
Yes.
They say, I don't know. According to them, they say it's a school because they are all adults. They are from KB, Zamfara, Kaduna. There is nobody from major states.
Okay, thank you. We'll check.
So please help us, please.
You're welcome.
Because you cannot go to close the gate. If you go there, they will start harassing you. They have security. So nobody is going there. And whatever they buy, they have to transfer the money. So they are not using cash. Even though if it is pure, it's transfer.
It's all right.
So please.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning.
Yes, my name is Ibrahim Saleh, calling from Tunga.
Ibrahim?
Regarding Ibrahim Saleh.
Okay, Tunga.
Yeah, regarding to this issue of this guy from Bida, you just spoken, Jaro.
Okay.
I want to narrate a story of such that happened just day before today in Tunga like that. This guy came to one of these network registered guys to buy a SIM card. So when he came, he now asked the lady, "Can I register?" He said yes. So she's about closing it at that point in time, but she decided to listen to him. After registering him, the SIM is sold for 1,500. But he said, "It's 1,000 I have." She collected the 1,000. She now asked him, "Go and use this SIM. If you don't use it in the next 2-3 hours, they'll block it." The guy said, "I don't have money and my phone is at home." She now said, "Okay, let me recharge 200 naira for you so that immediately you go back home, you can now, make use of the money I sent to you so that you can, your life should not be blocked." She now purchased the SIM in the SIM pack and gave him Just after 5-10 minutes, 5 minutes, the boy just came back. Dada, she has not given him the SIM, she has not given him the SIM. He said, but I've given you in your hand, and you hold it, you went away with it. Before you know, this boy, thank God she has even packed her phone and put it inside her bag. He just now one of the charger, and that charger is about 15,000 naira. Before, we could not trust that boy. We ran after him, but it was a bit dark. It was about around 6 o'clock, so we cannot get him. So that's another way these guys are now doing to make to steal things from people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me also mention a similar issue that I just got to know in Tunga, so that we can learn from all these antecedents. I don't need to mention name. I think a lady who is a attendant in an electronic shop. Somebody walked up to the shop, I bought items of over 120-something thousand, and at the end of the day, he made transfer to the person, but yes, you see transfer not knowing that it's fake alert. We want to urge people, you must define a means to confirm your transaction before you release item. This person did this transaction, but inability to make immediate confirmation. They release this thing hoping that yes, they have seen the alert, not knowing that it's fake alert. And now the effort they are making serious effort to see what we can do to help them get this person. But in as much as we are working on that and investigation is ongoing, but it can be prevented no matter what. Don't be in a hurry. Confirm your payment and be sure that yes, you have received your money, so that you will not be in this situation. Look at this person too, in the name of SIM card. He came back and just to claim that he has not collected the SIM card, to use that to rob, because that's it's just robbery. He will have packed anything he can lay his hand on and run. So people should be careful. Thank you. And another call.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. My name is Baba from Kwakungu.
Baba from Kwakungu?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I want to bring to the notice of the PPRO.
Okay, thank you.
That some of his men in Kwakungu here, they used to, all those Kekenape people, you understand, they used to hide inside and block those people that used to follow one way. I didn't blame them from arresting people that follow one way. I didn't blame them. But the charges, you understand, the money they collected from them is what matters. That is why I want to bring to his notice.
Please, do you have like idea of how much are they collecting, so that we spell it out and tackle this together?
Yes. At times, they collect like 5,000, 10,000, 3,000, 4,000, like that.
Okay. Thank you. We will monitor it. Thank you for your information.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hello, good morning this morning.
Morning, how are you?
Thank you.
Yala, please talk outside language.
Okay, go on.
Piano, Anessa Kamada, Dr. Zakadambani. Kagan irin abubuwan da kana waya mana da ido dinnan gaskiya na da kyau, kuma haka nan ne ana so mutum aikin da an baka sai ka yi shi. Kagan ba mutane duka zai su zo gida rediyo ba. Insha Allah ku da muna karakara zan mu tiya ka da addu'a. Kuma irin koke-koken da ana kawo maka dinga yala ka sa ido. In ka samu abin ganshi da kyau sai ka dawo gida rediyo kuma ka zo kai mana bayani. Allah zai tiya ka rufe da shugaban ka gabaki daya a tashi lafiya.
You can help us to intervene.
Mr. Pada, we
actually appreciate your effort of coming to the radio to give update and keep people informed on the security tips and some of the things needed to do, and you keep it up.
If we get more reports, we should be coming back. Okay, thank you.
All right. So real quick, on the Facebook page, you have a Bala Benue Tuge saying the PPRO should please enlighten us on the alleged theft that occurred at the 5-star hotel on Sunday involving the chief security of the hotel. Which of the 5-star hotel though? All right, we have this one from Mohammed Sani Shambo saying, good morning, Badeggi Radio and the PPRO. Please, the police and other security agencies should advise the Niger State government to reconsider the restrictions of movement, since we can't see if the decision have yielded any positive results with the current resurgence of gang fights in a significant part of Mina and its environment. Thank you. We also have Zachary Abubakar Says Captain Dogo Apaya, PPRO, good morning to you all. I am about to report the ADC for not giving us lights to sleep with. That no be PPRO fault now. Okay, he says, as such, I didn't listen to last week updates, but thank God you said you were not around. Sir, does the police have the rights over these traditional medicine sellers by the roadside? They are causing pollution. More also, the words they are using is too vulgar, sir. Yes, and the owner is saying good morning all in the studio. PPRO, as you have, you keep it up. You got that?
Yes, I have that. Considering restriction of movement, well, I wouldn't say anything on that. That is within the purview of government. They have the authority to review that. Traditional medicine seller. Well, I think they have bodies regulating them. I think they have an association of traditional or trado whatever group, and I don't know which ministry is responsible for regulating all these people, and I know that they also have agencies where they registered and what have you. We'll find out who is responsible for their registration. In as much as they are doing business, we should also be responsible in business, and also it is also the responsibility of regulatory agencies too, to ensure that what is being pushed out in the public is not harmful to health of our people. So this needs to be looked into, we'll alert appropriate agencies who is responsible for regulating and supervising them to relent, monitor their activities, look at their content. Because the content you also push to the public also matters. I think even advertising agencies, regulatory agencies, I think ARCO or something, we were also in the sensitization training program organized by Badeggi. I think the agency, the officer in charge of advertising came. So they also need to assist us to look into their content, monitoring what they do, and also be very sure that the items they are selling to the public too is not harmful to our health. As they say, health is wealth. So this, and it has to do with protection of life and property.
Yes, exactly.
So we'll partner with them.
Like one medicine seller that has been in this along Kasongwari for donkey years. You know, your station is, and I don't know this regulatory body whether they used to. The day we had that
program,
they actually said their scope of this thing.
They look at the content of the adverts, also monitor what and I believe with Ministry of Health, we cannot be left out of this because since what they do has to do with health issues. I think we'll find out and to ensure that they are properly monitored and ensure what they are doing is right. We shouldn't just be leaving them unchecked because it might have a negative effect on our day-to-day activities. I think except if maybe just within these few minutes, if we can give 2 or 3 calls.
Okay.
So
one of the person who reported that issue of theft on the trailer was trying to call. I wish he could so that we can have for some information. I think he's one of the victims. Like so
if we can get him.
All right. Let's take it back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello,
good morning, sir.
Yes, PPRO, good morning, sir. More good to your elbow. My name is Abdrazak.
Okay.
I want to talk on this farmer herders clashes that has almost become a norm.
Abdrazak, from where?
From Guam.
Guam.
Yes, I want to talk on these farmers herders clashes that has almost become a norm in this state. You see, we are in a harvesting period, so I want to suggest that the police should be a kind of proactive by a way of summoning the critical stakeholders of the Fulanis and even the farmers to chart a way forward to roll out deterring measures for any altars. I think once the message is being taken to the downtrodden, I think it will help a lot because so many lives we have been losing so many lives as regarding this. Because there is a recent event that happened in Beda, which led to the claim of loss of so many lives. So I think I want to suggest that the police should be a kind of proactive by way of summoning the critical.
You are right. And
All right.
we'll give update on
Thank you. All right, let's take more call. Hello, good morning this morning. Hello. Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How is work, sir?
Fine. Who are we talking to? I'm from
This is Alhaji Mohammed here in Mina.
Okay.
So we are having a very big challenges.
Okay.
Because I'm a businessman in the market.
Okay.
And you know, the Niger State government stopped the lorry from passing through Bida to Mina. So we have to apply to Lambata to Paiku. There is some group of boys. Anytime our vehicle is coming, they will climb in and call the police. There's a vehicle. They remove goods of almost 3 million. Last week, they removed goods of almost 2,050,000 naira. And the vigilante that are using Karina Ida that are operating and doing their taking point after Jazu, they are aware of it. Because when we complain to them, our drivers complain to them, they said they are not aware. They say, keep for your back. Because it's now the job, we are aware. They say, you where they go. Do you know that we are here?
Hello, can I quickly come in, please? At where this incidents used to occur? Can you tell us location?
This from Paiko to Jazu.
Between Paiko to Jazu.
Between Paiko to Jazu, they do operation there.
Okay.
All of them, you see them with dog at Paiko junction. Immediately, vehicle pass, we use phone and communicate with others.
Okay, then have you taken time to inform the police of Paiko and Chanchaga?
Okay, we inform the police here at that taking point. Those ones that mix with the vigilante.
Okay.
Those that are using wagon, Karina E.
Okay, noted.
They are aware of the whole issue.
Thank you, noted.
And when we complain, they said, do we know they said here?
The last one, they said, do we know what?
Do you know where they say there?
It's okay, noted. We will coming into this full force. We'll come into this in full force. Thank you.
All right. So I think we still have time for one more call.
Okay, one more call.
All right, one more call, real quick. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, Bilodi. Good morning.
Good morning, MD.
The PPRO, you are highly welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
This MD from Pakuyu. PPRO, I must commend your command and likewise you for job well done. Having said that, PPRO, please, this issue of Togri, because we've been hearing yesterday one boy being killed in Pakuyu. That fight they will be fighting yesterday, since they yesterday, likewise even yesterday. Please, PPRO, if this boy is being arrested, they shouldn't be releasing these boys. Because if they arrested this boy, before you know these boys are back, they will continue with this issue of Togri. And we don't want it to be lingering in our society. Secondly, PPRO, I want to bring one young lady to your office because she's been this guy that you mentioned earlier on. Okay. He has collected a phone or 50. You'll bring the girl with the carton. She will come to your office and submit our complaint.
Let her come. We'll take her to the team investigating the case.
Okay, he collected the phone from the lady. Okay. So I'll bring her to your office.
No problem. Till you come. So let's just quickly respond to this, okay? Especially Abdul Razak from Guam. Thank you for this observation. Farmer headers clash. Actually, truly, we are in the harvesting period, November, and the issue of farmers headers clash used to come up. For example, when farmers went to farm to harvest some of his items, and some items are still left or kept in the farm, and where you have cattle move to the farm and eat some of the harvested crops or this. But one, let me first state this. We want to urge farmers, members of the public, please, what normally ignites, what makes the issue of farmers headers class to become overblown issue. I am not supporting where animals enter farm. I think it's even a national issue now. We are hearing that federal government had issued a policy on that. But we need to also understand that we should not take laws into our hand. Taking law or resorting into what we call self-help is making the whole issue to be overblown, and at the end of the day, loss of life is being recorded. What am I trying to say? When animals enter your farm, please report to appropriate authority. The moment you try to resort into self-help by attacking the rearer or trying to attack the cows, at the end of the day, those people too will want to claim self-defense, and before you know, you have loss of life on both sides. So please, in as much as we don't support animals entering the farm, immediately if such incident happen, report to the appropriate authority so that the matter can be investigated. And if ADR is being adopted, alternative dispute resolution is being adopted, appropriate authorities, who are these authorities? Your DPO, the local government leaders, the Meangwa, the traditional institution in your areas, Meangwa, Dakachi village head, and the leader of the Fulanis. These are the people that will sit down and assess the damages and be able to ascertain how much this person should pay the farmer. It's better to resolve it this way than all of us bringing out cutlass. You don't know, you know the beginning of the war, you may not know the end. If you are saying you want to attack the headers, and at the end of the day, the headers maybe outsmart you and kill the farmer, you can see it will become a double jeopardy. So it is better that we tell farmers, if any cow or any animals enter your farm, do well to identify and report to the DPO, report to appropriate agencies. Let the Dekachi, the village head, and the Fulani Ardos come together, value the excess of the damage, and pay you accordingly. Please, trying to use cutlass, self-help, and fight always result into loss of life. And the Commissioner of Police, CP Adam Abdullah Elema, has directed DPOs to set up committees. This directive has been there over time, not just even recent, but recently reiterated that they should establish committee that will be looking into the farmer headers class, rather than because some of the issues that degenerate into this, when it is not properly managed, then you will now see issues who have piled up. Then the villagers get angry that this is what they have been doing and they don't pay us. But we want to urge all stakeholders to manage this issue accordingly. If animals enter farm, let the people that needs to pay for the damages pay for the damages. And if it is complicated, let us charge the case to court. Let the court take decision. It is when we don't give appropriate punishment, we don't allow them to get appropriate reward, then anger begin to pile up, and at the end of the day, it trigger community fight and loss of life will be recorded. So we have to emphasize on this, and I want to appreciate Mr. Abdurazak from Guam for saying this. So all stakeholders, police, DPOs, traditional leaders, Arudo, Fulanis, all of us, please let us put hands together and do the right thing by compensating whoever we need to compensate, rather than where people will begin to use cutlass against each other. We had these issues in part of Shiroro recently, and you had this man mentioning by that. So we need to do issues that will prevent loss of life. Thank you, and we appreciate you. Mr. MD, our issue of Togri, we are also on this. The DPO Pakungu was in this location responding to this issue, and will continue to manage it, and by the grace of God, we shall overcome it. Issue of lorry at Bida, Jazu, will escalate to DPO Paiko and DPO of Chanchaga to monitor that area so that thing will not continue to occur. It is not a small issue where items of over 2 million, 3 million will be stolen from a truck. It is not acceptable. And the vigilantes too that are there, you are there for security purpose. When such issues are reported, let the police and the vigilante do the needful and prevent reoccurrence of this. And if there are boys doing this that we know, let us make arrest and deal with them accordingly. Thank you. God bless you and good morning.
Good morning this morning. All right, thank you very much, PPRO Abiodun, for this wonderful update. And we hope to see you again next week for some more updates.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
When are we coming?
All right, wonderful listeners of Badeggi Radio 90.1 FM. All right, and that was the PPRO of the Nigerian Police Force, talking about our SP Wasiu Abiodun right there. Our very own wonderful PPRO of the Nigerian Police Force, Niger State Command, and one of the best, if not the best PPRO right now in the country, if you ask me. I don't know, am I right, Mr. Paya?
Very, very much right.
Yes, it should be the best PPRO in the country right about now. All right, so before the PPRO came in, we played video of the former governor, discussing with the BBC reporter right there on that particular interview. And Mr. Paya, something came to me while he was discussing. Should we be having a blame game currently? Shouldn't we be talking about how to, get those children back from the bushes? Or was there no even kidnapping in the first place?
See, with all due respect, that is why sometimes we run into trouble in an attempt to discuss issues like this, because governance is not a one-man job.
Yes.
There should be a delegation of duties. Everybody must carry its own job. I don't know if that's to be corrected. I want to believe that if there is a synergy, in the first place, there wouldn't have been this type of very terrible circumstances.
Yes.
Two, if you look at it very critically, it appears that even the security are not given the opportunity to do their job diligently. Well, security are doing their job and you're interfering. You want to have a security meeting, you invite somebody who have no code and credential to be in the meeting. Definitely, one way or the other, your own efforts to nip the security issue in the boot could be frustrated. You understand? But I don't know. That security meeting, you understand, in the states, should it be among the chief security of the states, probably the commissioner of police, the DSS boss, and other sister security organizations, the chiefs, security chiefs, so that let it be a first-hand information, and if any security tip is being leaked, you should know because you have a very sizable number, you should know who to point. You can directly say, Commissioner of Police, it's either you or the DSS boss, or the chief of the Tradoc, right? Or you. But by the time people don't see this thing happening, we begin to raise a lot of concern, a lot of questions. Now, if this issue is being properly managed, the interview the governor granted yesterday, if it's properly guided by the security, you understand, it shouldn't have been like, because it's appearing to be a blame game. We are now overwhelmed with the number of people, whether you're arguing, the church is saying, the school is saying.
It's all about public administration. The whole problem you're having about administration, it's public administration. You can't do it alone.
No.
See, that's what I say before.
You cannot say I know it.
No.
Governance is not about you. It's not about Bago as a person. It's a structure. It's an administrative structure. There are departments that are involved in public administration. Allow them to come in to work with you. It's not about you. It's not about how you think about it. It's not about how you see it. It's not about your own personal thinking. This is a communal thing. It's a public affairs. It's not private business. It's not about I've been there. It's not about my people are there. You have to be there on the ground. You have to put the boot on the ground. Possibly move to Papri and stay there. And give them that confidence that the government is living with us. That is number one. Number two, how do you see our local government administration? How many people are living in that place? How many people go there only when the salary is to be distributed? How many people go there only when there is a special guest coming there? It's a no man's land. I've been to Papri. Papri is a no man's land, as in the bush. And there are a lot of people in that environment, farmers, herders, bordering Cotonou. So, what are you looking at? You are looking at an area that is ungoverned. And then the church because of its activities in the rural areas, they put a school there because the government never put a school there. If the government decided to put a school there, then there will be more infrastructure, and then there will be a police post. We are under policed. We are overstretched. And therefore, it's your responsibility now. It's an eye-opening. This thing that happened in Papri is not like a blame game. It's not a question of blame game. How many people, there was a gunshot, they run away, they run forward, they've run back. That is not the point. That is not the point. Now, what has happened has happened. What is to be done? The whole fact that Niger State is too big, everyone knows that Niger State is 3 states in one. So the comparativeness with Anambra, with Imo, with the rest does not even arise. It doesn't arise. It is the issue of the moment. It's not whether, okay, you are a journalist, go into the bush yourself. No. The governor should be able to address issues with caution. You should speak as a leader, as an elder.
With empathy.
With empathy. He shouldn't talk without weighing what he says. He should know that he is a governor, not a member of House of Reps. And he should weigh what he does. Okay, look at this issue of this young man, NNPP candidate.
Okay,
Negenu.
Yes.
Look at that issue. They announced, oh, governor, we are begging you, we are begging you, we are begging you.
For what?
We are begging you, we are begging you. And then when you look at that issue, the mother crying, they begin to register it on the social platforms, sharing it. It's reducing the governor's status. Indirectly, if you say he is even though he throws stone at you, are you not there when Macron was slapped?
In the public,
Macron was slapped. And then there was, is it John Major or which prime minister? They throw egg at him.
Even Bush, President Bush.
They throw shoes at the Bush when he went to Iraq.
And it was even the press, not even.
So when you look at it, so long you accepted to lead, you're already a target.
Definitely.
And you have to live with magnanimity, spirit of magnanimity.
So, and if you're a target, then the target must be ready for the consequences of the office. And that's why they protect you always. But you can't overreact. You can say, okay, they throw stone at me, we must teach him a lesson. And in the end of the day, you are demarcating yourself within your community of Bida people. Where you claim to come from. They will not see it. Shehu Musa did the same thing. He brought mobile police to Bida in 1983. And when there was a riot, sort of. And the mobile police released rounds, and 8 people died. Majority of those died were not those in the riot. People were sitting in their houses. The stray bullet come and pick them and kill them. Up to today, Bida people will never forgive Shehu Musa. Shehu Ahmadu Musa, the former secretary to the government of Federation under Shehu Shagari in 1983, when the opposition to MPN, the MPP opposition was very high to MPN. And Shehu Musa came with mobile police, about 2 truck load to follow him to Bida. And they couldn't deliver Bida to Shehu Shagari. Naturally, Bida is in opposition. If you look at it, go back to the history, go back to the election, get all the results of the election. From MPC days, they were doing NEPO in Bida. Jokogi was their leader, and is in that Masaba area where Bago comes from. It is later that when they bring Usman Sarki to become emir, that squeeze the Nepal people. And again, they rebel against Usman Sarki because of his excesses and drove him away to exile. The history is there. So when they were doing PDP, the people are doing APP. When they are doing MPN, the people are doing NPP.
And they have a chairman.
And when they say Awal, but people are saying Badokoshi. Obasanjo never won Bida. Go and check the results. So you are given opportunity. Temper justice with mercy. Take it easy. Conduct yourself with an element of decorum. Apart from decorum. If I tell him do decorum, you say I'm looking down on your behavioral pattern. I'm demarcating you. No, I will not say decorum.
But how
conduct yourself with the element of guidance.
And magnanimity.
No, guidance. Even advisory. Look at Kure. Do you see Kure talking on television or radio quite often? We are the one doing the talking. Kure have limited time. He talks to the press. We talk to the press on his behalf.
See big school of thought here before you. Even IBB here, as much as his, the wisdom, he hardly.
It's often. It's not often. It's not common.
Come on.
It's on exceptional cases.
So that each time, as a leader, anytime you want to talk,
somebody
want to listen to you
because you now you have all majority of your Bagos talks on BBC. It's not something that is good enough. As a professional, I'm a BBC man. I'm a customer to BBC Bush House. I've been in media for over 40 years. But we need somebody to coach him how to talk to the press. Well, it's a record. It's going to be there forever.
But we're talking about this thing, that leadership. I think before even going to power, there should be a kind of induction training.
But apart from training, they should be calm. Why be Kawuje?
No.
You say they are demarketing you. You say they're using it against your government. You say it's a sabotage. Who is sabotaging you?
But I think
when you say it's a sabotage, you must be able to point a finger at those who are sabotaging you. And if it's a sabotage, don't talk about it. Go underground and look for those who are sabotaging you. There are channels of security channels. But the moment you reduce leadership to either tribalism or nepotism or private business, you are on your own. The moment you make it a cocoon of you and your friends, you're on your own. You're on your own. But it's a public thing. But the moment you take what is public and privatize it and make it you and your friends, you're in trouble.
But there's another
because you will not have access to the to higher level of contribution of higher. Brilliant ideas will not come in. You're supposed to have a team, not your friends. Governor Naikirana. All this come and eat. Governance is not about come and eat. It's not come and eat. No. And that's why you have technical advisors, professional advisors, qualified lawyers, administrators. Those who have seen it before, they will advise you. You don't just jump and say anything you like. You review the situation. And they want you to say something, say, keep quiet, let me, hold on. You call your team if you have a team. But if it's your childhood friends that you are running up and down with, those are your team. But most of these your childhood friends, they never have experience. They never work anywhere. They have never gone anywhere. They have never been exposed to anything apart from hanging around Mina and saying, go to Damune, and they come and eat. They will not be able to tell you anything. They don't have exposure. They don't have experience. They never worked in London. They never been in America. They never worked in any serious media.
But sorry, let me hold your breath. To talk about this media, that I've observed a very big lacuna. In as much as we want the governor to achieve success, forget about what is happening, what they tell you. The reason why we're talking is for us to move forward. The big lacuna I've realized in this government, particularly in Niger State, is that they don't work with local media. By the time
apart from not even working with local media, but we think, it's my own. Now one naked abuna, let me do it my own way. But there are protocols. There are laid down procedures in governance. way back from 1903 to date. There are protocols. There are laws, appointments, deposition, administrative process, appointment within administrative process, retirement process, promotion process, promotion exams, procedures. There are procedures. It is a laid down procedures. It's not something you wake up and talk anyhow. No. There must be consultation. It's not your personal thing. It's not you. It's us, all of us. So you must carry everybody along. So this is a sincere point of view. Without any bias, without any undermining anybody's authority, with due respect. After all, in Rwanda, what you concern to overload.
After when you say us, the government is about us,
but
not
if it
about
is
you.
But if it is about us, I'm even removing myself from us. Don't you see that element of kuje kuya bunku tunu wace shi ya iya aka ce je ka yi abinka kowa ya ja baya na kallon shi da ya fi karfin shi yanzu ya ce the go and recruit. Are we been calling for recruit? Are we not been calling for the past 2-3 years for recruitment?
Baba, do you know the implication this is what you're saying? Government is built on laid down procedures. If you deviate, it will be a problem. Now that he did not heed to the advice, he did not follow the due process initially as he's supposed to, now that he want to abruptly do it, do you know that a member in the National Assembly is now saying that there are lists of Boko Haram members in the recruitment in the military and other places?
Because if you want to do recruitment and you want it to be say kai kaobier, kai kaodu, what you will end up with criminals.
Of course.
But when the village head, the ward head is there, state assembly person is there, everybody that matters are there, and you screen. Why babanshi? Daga ina ya fito, a wani gida ya fito. And if he just happen to appear and they say, daga Zaria nike, follow him to that Zaria. Get SSS involved. The best intelligence agency you have today in this country is SSS.
Of course, no doubt about that.
And when we are talking about this recruitment, if I were the president, I would even keep quiet. The recruitment will be done without fanfare. But by the time the president says recruitment, do you know what it means? It's general mobilization. We are at war. Enlistment, mass enlistment at grassroots level. Because those that are going to be trained, they are going to remain in their areas that you could recruit them. You cannot recruit somebody from here and take him to Maiduguri. No. Recruit anybody in Kacha and put him in Kacha. Recruit somebody in Badeggi and put him in Badeggi so that we know who we are recruiting and teach him combat properly. They will be well taught. Not 2-3 weeks and say go to the combat. No. Create special forces out of them, but the normal rank and file, give them Mark 4, cock and fire. Let him remain in his area to be doing sentry, to be doing night walk, night guard. If you say anybody, he says stop, you know stop. Cock, stop, you know stop. Release. Say stop, you stop. If you stop, you know stop. Shoot him.
Will it even amount to that? If you recruit somebody from Badeggi, who know Badeggi, who know anybody from Badeggi, if you know me, I know you. If I say you stop, you didn't stop, I know where to get you.
The point is that what if he's a stranger?
Yes, if he's a stranger. Yes.
If he's a stranger and whether he's a thief and he come in the night and you tell him stop and you are not the only one.
Yes.
No, there must be 3, 4, maximum 4, 5 at each unit of security position, and then there must be a senior officer who is a senior rank first person that is going to be overseeing their activities, and there must be communication. So, Oga, flyover, underground, Lagos Road, Port Harcourt Kiniko, stop all these constructions. Put money into our survival. Stop all capital projects. Take all the money to the security and the welfare of Nigerians, so that you are going to have so many men to guard the schools and not guard with cutlass, not guard with kokara. It's guard with rifle.
Baba, take all the money to security. Don't tell us that security issue is not being whatever. Make sure that there's accountability, because you don't end up...
When you follow the normal channel of public administration, there will be accountability.
Yes.
But when you call your friends, say, hey, come, AK-47 and Samu, you have already finished yourself. You bring you scraps. But when if government to government, if you call British government, I want Mark 4. There's no question of accidental discharge with Mark 4, because you have to cock and fire. And when you fire, the bullet, the weight of the Mark 4 bullet is very heavy. It's a remnant of World War II program, a weapon. Kagani, but abunda ba naka ba, naka kallo, muna mu shawara ne. Wanda muka ba shawara in yaji kaman baya so, ka manta da mu. Shawara ma ka yar, kai kake da kayanka, kai ka rantse, ba mu rantse ba fawo, amma kai yayi kyau al'umma za su ci alhamdulillah.
In ya ɓaci kuma fa?
Ya ɓaci, zai zama maka Allah ya isa.
Subhanallah.
In yayi kyau za a ce maka alhamdulillah. In ya ɓaci za su ce Allah ya isa.
And you to go into record.
No. The moment suka ci Allah ya isa mana ba shi kenan ba, ga bandit su nawa ne. The issue is that bandit da ke daji battalion nawa ne.
Duk aikin Allah ya sake na kake cewa.
Yes, ga abin da mutanen abin da sanin gwamnan Kebbi ke cewa ba, wa ya ce sojoji su tafi.
Kusan ya musu Allah ya sama ai.
To sa'annan kuma da yaran da za su sake su ba gan su a cikin uniform na soja ba, wa ya ba su? Da bindigogi, fully kitted, trained. They have gone to bush to train their own people to come and harass us, and we are sitting down like a duck. We are not worried that Trump, wallahi, if you don't accept Trump's support, you are in trouble. By the time these people move into the town, well trained, organized, mobilized, your people will just run helter skelter. Because are you mobilizing your own forces? You have not mobilized them. They are sitting in their mami markets. The police are sitting in their barracks. Are you mobilizing them? Have you tell? Did you say is a emergency? When you say it's an emergency, how many kitted officers have you seen outside since yesterday when you said that it's going to be state of emergency? Did you see any kitted? Did you see vehicles?
How about? Okay.
Did you see armored vehicles? Did you see planes fly in the air? Okay.
Maybe the declaration of a state of emergency was just a statement. And even when they said they are withdrawing police from VIP,
leave me alone.
I don't leave you alone, Baba.
I no go talk again. Don naga abun wasan kasa ne, wasan yara ne.
To al'umma kuma da suke cikin
to they are in trouble because ba za ka iya maganan abu da ba gaskiya ba. Don't lie to yourself. Because why are you going to be lying to yourself? If you say move, let there be movement. How can I be a commander in chief and I say I'm mobilizing and I don't see any element of mobilization? General mobilization. It's like World War II. When they say okay, African corps to mobilize. How did you see West African Volunteer Force? How did they emanate?
But when your Senate president was saying our mommy is inviting us to the Aso Rock to come and eat,
that is the level of that is the level of hauka.
Do you understand?
When children have been kidnapped,
your mommy eating.
The wife of president is organizing a dinner,
a feast. Yes,
a feast.
When children have been kidnapped,
and then they will come from that dinner and you begin to run belly. You should keep quiet.
You don't tell us. We don't hear. Baba, what's your party word? Our time is already fast, right? Your party was for today.
My party was.
Yes.
We should pray. All the mosques should be praying. All the churches should be praying. That's
even the traditional worshippers too.
They should go to
Shogo, Ifa, all of them. Exactly. All right, Mr. Paraf, your parting words on the program today.
I actually want to discuss this issue of a lot of issues, and I know the callers will be so angry. So on that, in order to appease the caller to our listeners who may actually wish to call in, I think, Ebile, don't you think we should have an extension? Let's collapse Badeggi Radio link.
Okay.
So we will have a marathon discussion, because there are a lot of issues, a lot of papers have not actually been read out. So do we do that?
No problem.
So let's continue.
All right. So I think we are going to have a marathon program today.
We're going to, even though we're going to have a kind of special ones, but again, it's going to be a marathon.
All right. All right. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hello. Good morning this morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning this morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Abdullah here in Mina. May God bless you people.
Amen.
Wallah, do you know that when you people are talking, I'm just sharing tears for this country. I swear to God, I was just sharing tears. If I were the president of Nigeria, I would give Baba defense minister all the strategies that are supposed to be done to end this bandit has been analyzed here. People have said it, and the radio also have said it. You know, Baba, may God bless you people. Wallah, you people have said. You have even said something that have touched my morale. Wallah, I just started sharing tears. As a pensioner now, I cannot even walk. I cannot even eat. There is no money for my treatment.
Okay, I think we lost that one. So, yes, I think let's just go on for a break, and then we'll come back for the Badeggi Radio link. Yes. So, listener, do enjoy yourself, and we'll be back in some minutes with the Badeggi Radio link.